Omar Khayyam was a Persian poet, philosopher and astronomer in the 11th century. His most famous work, certainly in Britain, is his Rubaiyat, which was translated by a Victorian Englishman, Edward Fitzgerald, in the 19th century. It's a wonderful poem. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Of course, I've had to abbreviate it and just take selections from it, but I hope it works nonetheless. Awake, for morning in the bowl of night has flung the stone that puts the stars to flight, and lo, the hunter of the east has caught the Sultan's turret in a noose of light. Dreaming whilst dawn's left hand was in the sky, I heard a voice within the tavern cry, "Awake, my little ones, and fill the cup before life's liquor in its cup be dry." Then those who stood before the tavern shouted, "Open then the door, you know how little while we have to stay, and once departed may return no more." How sweet is mortal sovereignty, think some, others how blessed the paradise to come. Ah, take the cash in hand and wave the rest. Oh, the brave music of a distant drum. Oh, come with old Khayyam and leave the wise to talk. One thing is certain, that life flies. One thing is certain, and the rest is lies. The flower that once has blown forever dies. Come, fill the cup. What boots it to repeat how time is slipping underneath our feet? Unborn tomorrow and dead yesterday, why fret about them if today be sweet? While the rose blows along the river brink, with old Khayyam the ruby vintage drink, and when that angel with his darker draught draws up to thee, take that and do not shrink. 'Tis all a checkerboard of nights and days, where destiny with men for pieces plays, hither and thither moves and mates and slays, and one by one back in the closet lays. The moving finger writes, and having writ moves on, nor all thy piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all thy tears wash out a word of it. And that inverted bowl we call the sky, whereunder, crawling, cooped, we live and die, lift not thy hands to it for help, for it rolls impotently on as thou or I. O thou who didst with pitfall and with gin beset the road I was to wander in, thou wilt not with predestination round enmesh me and impute my fall to sin? O thou who man of baser earth didst make, and who with Eden didst devise the snake, for all the sin wherewith the face of man is blackened, man's forgiveness give and take. Indeed, the idols I have loved so long have done my credit in men's eyes much wrong, have drowned mine honour in a shallow cup, and sold my reputation for a song. Indeed, indeed, repentance oft before I swore, but was I sober when I swore? And then came spring, and rose in hand my threadbare penitence a pieces tore. And much as wine has played the infidel, and robbed me of my robe of honour, well, I often wonder what the vintners buy, one half so precious as the goods they sell. Alas, that spring should vanish with the rose, that youth's sweet-scented manuscript should close, the nightingale that in the branches sang, ah, whence and whither flown again, who knows? Ah, love, could thou and I with fate conspire to break this sorry scheme of things entire, would we not shatter it to bits, and then remold it nearer to the heart's desire?